Hi, I am Christian Hall. I am the author of the book 14 Steps to Happiness, which is a comprehensive program to help you beat depression. Today we're going to talk about mastery, accomplishment and confidence. Because the thing is that if you are suffering from depression, and I know this was the case for me, you are likely to have a really low self-esteem. You will think, and maybe in reality, you will have a very low sense of accomplishment. Maybe because you don't really accomplish that much. Because if you're ill, and I mean, this can be a crippling disease, right? And if you're really depressed and have been for a long time, it is harder to accomplish things and to meet your objectives and to set goals. So in this step, we're going to focus on various means in which you can increase your self-esteem and your self-confidence and accomplish more. So this is divided into several areas. One area is that it will be really important for you to take steps to mitigate whatever problems that you have in your life right now. If you have financial problems, if you have relational problems with your spouse, for example, or with your family, your kids, you need to take steps to resolve those issues. Because if you have problems in life connected to economy or your relations, or maybe even to a criminal's history or something like that, that will be a continuous source of additional and increased depression. So you need to clean up in your life to the extent that you can. And this can be, really small measures, because if your home, if your room, your sleeping room looks like a mess, that is a fantastic first step to start. To clean your room so that it looks tidy and it's clean and it smells nice. And the same with your personal hygiene. Take a shower, throw some old clothes that you don't like out of the closet. Buy some new one. It doesn't need to be expensive. You can buy second hand. Buy some new clothes. Take a haircut. Shave if you're a man and if you have a rough beard. Things like this will give you a fantastic foundation to stand on for further growth. So that is the one area I wanted to talk about, is to tidy your surroundings and to try to take mitigative measure to resolve problems, practical problems that you have in your life. Right. The other thing I wanted to talk about is a systematic way of setting your goals and then to reach them. I have, in my native Norwegian, just written a book about this. It's going to be translated into English at some point, but it is kind of going into more detail about this process. So, step one, set a mission statement. You write a short piece, which is a statement, a concrete statement. It can be a paragraph or two, or maybe just a couple of sentences. But what is going to be your focal points in life? Is it going to be your job? Is it going to be your career? Or you just want to earn a lot of money? Or you want to focus on your family, on your kids, on your friends? Do you want to have a lot of experiences in life? Formulate some kind of statement about what you want to focus on. What is the most important things in your life? That's step one. Step two is, based on this mission statement, what are some concrete goals that you will want to work toward over the next, let's say, months to years? So these are strategic main objectives. So you specify what are these strategic main objectives. Then you use a process called reverse planning to break up the milestones that you need to achieve, the partial goals that you need to achieve in order to achieve the main goal. You do that by starting at the point in which you have actually achieved the goal, and you ask the question, what is the last thing you have done before you reach that goal? Right, you specify that, and then you ask, what is the next thing that you will have to do in order to get to that point? And that you continue until you reach today. Then you can just flip the order upside down, and you will have a chronologically correct list from A to Z in what you need to do, what kind of stepping stones and milestones you need to achieve before you reach your main objective. Now, when you've done that, you go even one more step down and you describe the concrete to-dos that you need to do in order to reach your next milestone. When you've done that, when you populate a to-do list of all the different things that you can think of that you need to concretely do before you can go to the next step, you identify what is the most important thing that you can do, and then you hit that to do, and then you hit the next. And if you are able to do this in a systematic way, there's almost nothing you cannot achieve. And it's a really addictive process, in some cases maybe too addictive. So you need to be mindful not to be, arrested by this process of reaching your goals. But it's definitely going to increase your self-confidence. Now, this is a fairly longish process, so it's better that you actually read about it in the book. And also in other books, there are many good books about productivity and goal setting that you can read. And it is going to be important for you in order to feel good about yourself. So please do that. Specify your goals, work systematically to reach them, and you will feel better. And I'll see you in the next video.